Here we go. Let me know on the VOD in the comments down below if this is working. I haven't streamed in a very long time, so I literally have no idea if this is actually gonna go through. But let me try. Okay, I think we're good. That looks okay. I'm gonna chuck this in my Discord as well. So anyone watching on Discord who's like rewinding right now, click live right now. Make sure you're on the actual live part. All right. Let's go. It's a decent time, so I think people should be awake, I reckon. Let me find it. I was gonna make sure that I'm good. Make sure we're...
Today, me and my mate Decepticon...
Oops. Let me real quick... Okay, I'm on the right channel. I thought I was on the main channel for a second. I was about to get a little bit nervous. Let me chuck this in the Discord. Real quick. Live right now. That should be good. Send. Publish. Bang. Fire. Alright. So I'm gonna do three Glider Guide live videos right here. So I'm actually... Okay, so we got chat going. Alright, we're good. 4 viewers, alright. So, basically, on this Glider Guide live channel, I'm gonna try stick to this as best I can. By the way, a little bit of an explanation. So, I don't really want to wear the beanie anymore, I'll be honest. And then, the Glider Guide sunnies as well. I feel like these look a little bit better. Let me know if you're messing with this, or you want me to go back to the beanie and green sunglasses. Essentially... I'm just going to record a bunch of Glider Guide videos on this live streaming channel and then turn these into, like, actual videos that I can literally pump out in, like, an hour and a half. So, essentially, I have 3 topics here that are related to the Glider Guide live channel. So, all the videos you guys see on the Glider Guide live channel, for example, all these here, I'm pretty much going to be making the same content 3 times a day, but I'm going to be streaming every day if I can, as soon as I wake up. It's literally, like, 9 AM right now. Hey boys, doing? I'll shout a few people out. Hello, Azrael, Blue Crowd Gaming, Izumi, Storm Talent, I hope I said that right. J Niesen JT. How we doing, bro? How we doing, everyone? I appreciate you all tuning in. This is literally the first stream I've done on this channel for a very long time. So you guys are extremely OG. Basically, you guys saw the title and thumbnail. First thing we're going to talk about is JoJo Siwa, because there's a lot going on. Have I done videos on her on this channel before? Have I? I think I have. Let me check. JoJo. I have. Okay. So this will be like a follow-up, basically. So, yeah. I've got a video here. We're pretty much just going to be watching it, because I haven't seen it yet. I don't know what's going on with JoJo Siwa. Apparently, she's been in a lot of drama. Am I shocked? So we have this video here called JoJo Siwa is disgusting. I mean, I think we all knew that realistically, but this video did extremely well. So apparently a lot of people are talking about it.
Imagine that wasn't chocolate. Lick it, you freak.
You have to like bite it off.
JoJo Siwa.
What the alright, okay. Is there a bit of context to that? Because obviously, like, that's the first clip right there. Is there anything to that? Like, what the hell?
Is absolutely losing her mind. So if you didn't know, her whole career she has been lesbian, having many public relationships with girls. So tell me why on the first day of Pride Month she comes out as straight.
JoJo Siwa no longer identifies as a lesbian.
Oh, really? Okay. That is a massive day for the unemployed, boys. JoJo Siwa is no longer a lesbian, she's straight. Can you believe that? Can you guys actually believe that? That's incredible.
Last night on the Celebrity Big Brother live stream when she was having a conversation with Danny Beard.
I think I've always told myself I'm a lesbian, but I think being here, I realized, oh no, I'm not lesbian, I'm queer.
What? Flexing her new boyfriend on us. And Christ, that picture makes me feel sick. It looks like when her mother is holding...
So she's off the map, by the way. So anyone that's actually like thinking about, you know, trying to shoot your shot with JoJo. She's already got a boyfriend,
a
so
newborn
it's too
baby.
late.
Instead, it's the fully grown JoJo Siwa. So JoJo just dropped her entire gay brand like it was a Hot Topic hoodie and sprinted straight into the arms of a Love Island reject named Chris Hughes on national television during Pride Month.
Who is Chris
Like damn,
Hughes?
this is a rainbow betrayal. So let me paint the scene for you guys. JoJo gets cast on the UK's celebrity Big Brother, right? Which is basically Love Island for people whose careers are in a coma. It's 24/7 cameras, no phone, no contact with the outside world, just vibes, drama and public breakdowns. Sounds like a normal Tuesday for JoJo, to be honest. And while her girlfriend at the time, Kathleen Ebbs, is sitting at home, probably sipping on tea and cheering JoJo on.
Okay, look, like I understand a lot of people. God, I gotta be careful what I say here, because obviously it is Pride Month. I gotta be super careful. But like realistically, right? Like when you look at someone like JoJo Siwa, how do you go through like 8 different changes where you think you might be lesbian, you think you might be straight, and you just kind of go through that for like years and years? Wouldn't you just be bi at that point? Like, am I the only one that thinks that? Like, let's just think about this for example. Like let's just think. Let's just say me, glider guy. Let's just say I was gay for the last 4 years. I'm not, by the way, but let's just say I was. And then randomly I'm just like, oh no, I like women and I don't like men anymore. Like, is that just not a little bit weird? Like, surely that's just a bit weird.
Miss Siwa is in the Big Brother house, licking chocolate off a man's pants.
Oh.
Come on, Mick.
Right, lick that off, please. That has to go. Please lick that off. No, like, lick it. Please lick it off. Start there. Imagine that wasn't chocolate. Lick it, you freak.
You
Oh,
have to
that's
like
good.
bite it off.
What the bro? Are we serious? JoJo, get your freaky up. What the hell are we doing here? Bro, I get it, it's a reality TV show, right? And realistically, reality TV shows, a lot of them are probably fake, like if we're being totally honest. A lot of them probably are just like, yeah, ew, that's exactly what I'm saying. A lot of them are probably, you know, over-exaggerated. They're telling the cast what to say because, you know, it makes the thing more entertaining. But god damn, bro, if I was on Big Brother or a reality dating TV show and the producer's telling me to do this, hell nah. Bro, the internet is forever. Like, this ain't going away. Ugh.
It's a pretty good job on my behalf.
Yeah.
You think I'm kidding? No. JoJo Siwa went from dancing with bows in her hair to giving live demonstrations of emotional cheating like it's part of the talent show.
Wait.
She was
So, wait, did she go on Big Brother while she was in a relationship? And then, I am so confused. What?
laying in bed with this man, giggling, cuddling, whispering sweet nothings, while the whole UK watched it unfold, and then had the nerve, well no, the audacity to say, Christopher is not the reason my breakup happened.
There's so many reasons why my breakup happened. Christopher is not one of them. And I actually told this guy, I was like, maybe it would be easier if he was. But he is not one of them. So if you're gonna share the story, share the story.
The romantic side of the speculation, it paints this picture of like infidelity and paints you as a villain.
Don't paint it out to look like I cheated on you with him, because I did not. I will nail my feet into the ground and I will stand on that ground. I did not, I would not, and I have not.
I mean, let's be real. Is this cheating? Let's just go back to this. Like, obviously, it's a reality TV show. It makes it a little bit better because it's a show, right? Like, imagine this. Imagine you were starring in a movie and they wanted you to do a kissing scene, but you're married, right? It's kind of like, it's art in a way, so it's not that bad. I don't feel like. I don't know, bro. Like, it's a very gray area with that. I've seen clips where some movie stars have been told to do a kissing scene, but then they have a wife and they literally say no and they get fired for doing that. I don't know. Like, if you're in a relationship and you're going on Big Brother in the first place, I think that's a red flag in itself. I think already going on to Big Brother is a little bit weird if you're in a relationship. But then again, like, reality TV shows aren't really that real, so I don't know. Like, it's a toss-up. I don't know. It's not me in the situation. I could care less.
and I have not. You know what I mean?
Well, we literally saw it in 4K what you did to him, so I think it is. This isn't just some rumor, this isn't speculation. This is footage being clipped and uploaded to TikTok faster than JoJo could lie to her girlfriend's face. Oh, and the timeline,
That's a bad
literally
clip.
the day after she got out of the Big Brother house, her and Kathleen broke up.
I flew here and I went to the live show to show up for my partner and support them in their experience, and then obviously later on address my feelings of like hurt and like work through them like all relationships do. But
wait, so
before-
this is her ex and she's actually like angry. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's getting rough.
I could even get back to the hotel, it's actually crazy. Went to the after party with my, I guess now ex, crazy thing to say, and was dumped in the party.
And like, I don't know what...
So you get cheated on and then you get dumped? That's crazy. I've seen that happen so many times. That has to be the saddest way to go out. Imagine you're in a relationship, you get cheated on, and then you get dumped afterwards. Bro, oh my god, that's happened way too many times. It's like the person who gets cheated on will be like, oh no, we can talk it out, we can work it out. And then the person who does the cheating is like, nah, we're done. That's crazy. That is unreal.
Disney Channel sitcom logic she's living in, but saying I didn't cheat while you're licking a man's trousers like it's a dessert on camera,
yeah.
That's not great behavior. It's quite frankly disgusting. And let's talk about how she handled it. Instead of owning up like a grown woman, she gave the classic, there was many reasons for the breakup speech. Nah, the reasons are, Chris is a tall, pretty decent looking guy, mildly famous, but she still refuses to admit she cheated on her girlfriend.
Be careful of these
then
women,
JoJo
boys.
decides
Be
to
careful.
go full PR stunt and starts drip feeding the internet her not boyfriend, posting him in her bed, calling him her soulmate, wearing his football team's kit, calling herself so much happier now. Like, bro, you cheated and then used the trauma as a promo tour.
Yeah,
and her
okay.
response
It's
to
getting pretty damning now. Like, at the start I tried to defend her, but goddamn, this ain't getting any better.
For this, I'm young, I'm still figuring myself out. You are 21, not 14. You've got a net worth of $20 million and a tour bus, not a learner's permit. This whole I'm just young and discovering myself thing doesn't work when you're actively causing damage on reality TV and then turning around to say it's all good, troops.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of yes and no with that. I don't know. Like, it's obviously she is young. She's 21. Look, I'm 20, so I'm not gonna say I can relate to JoJo Siwa. I'm nowhere near her stardom. I have no idea what it's like to have 40 million followers on TikTok at like 21. I have a decent following and I get comments every day, but it's not like I don't get it, right? I don't understand. At the end of the day, yes, she's young. Yes, she's figuring herself out, and I don't think using the money point in there, it should be a reason that someone's mature. Just because you have $20 million in the bank doesn't mean you're mature. Look at Jake Paul. Bro, when he was 20, when he was 21, he had like 100 million. Well, maybe not 100, but like 50 million in the bank. He was the biggest douchebag on the internet. So money doesn't make you mature at all. I think that's a stupid point, right? But age definitely does. Age and experience definitely does. So I can kind of see this guy's point. But realistically, like, at the end of the day, I don't know. Like, it's kind of touch and go with this. But yeah, like, relationship-wise, like, obviously, I'm not defending her at all. Like, she should have absolutely been better there.
Also, let's not ignore the fact JoJo came out as lesbian, branded herself as the queen of gay pop, sold merch, made songs, went on podcasts saying stuff like I prefer being a bottom, and then decided out of nowhere she's now in love with a man. Again, you do you, but...
I mean, look, in terms of that part, I feel like whatever you're attracted to is whatever you're attracted to. Like, that's just kind of a thing. If she made a brand out of it, I don't think that really matters. Like, she can kind of do what she wants. But the whole idea of going on reality TV show when you're in a relationship with a girl and then like doing weird stuff with a guy, It's a little bit weird. That's a little bit weird. Still El JoJo, absolutely. Like
doing this on the first day of Pride Month while publicly cheating on your actual girlfriend, yeah, that's a PR kamikaze. And this isn't her first messy breakup either. Every one of JoJo's past relationships has been public, messy, and always ends with her being misunderstood.
That's true.
While someone else gets the fallout. First it was Kylie, then Avery, then Katie Mills, then Dia Wilson, then Kathleen. And now suddenly it's, oh, I'm just in love with a man and it's everyone else's problem but mine. Like, no, at this point the problem is you. You can't just blame every relationship failing on someone else. And we probably also need to talk about the age gap. JoJo is 21, Chris Hughes is 33. That's a 12-year age gap.
Yeah, that's weird. That is weird. Look, obviously there's nothing wrong with it, right? Like a 10-year age gap, 22 to 32, like it's whatever. JoJo's career is like downgrading from Windows 10 to Windows 8. I mean, I feel like it was already at Windows 8. I feel like it's now a Windows 7. It's that kind of low. I mean, look, she's making a ton of money, right? Like, realistically, she doesn't care about what people say about her. I wouldn't either. Like, if I was making JoJo Siwa money and people were writing mean comments, I literally would not care at all. Like, I just wouldn't care. But, like, you gotta look at yourself in the mirror and realize that you basically cheated on your girlfriend to get with a boyfriend and turn from lesbian to straight. Like, that part I don't really care about. But, like, yeah, at this point, it's pretty much cheating. Like, let's just be totally honest. And again, the 10-year age gap, like, I don't know.
You can't even rent a car together without a raised eyebrow.
Okay, that looks crazy.
Like, obviously, it's not.
That looks crazy. 2017, this guy's a like fully grown man doing like rap drill music, and JoJo Siwa is like genuinely a 12-year-old in school. Look, you can't do that, bro. You seriously can't do that. Like you could do that for literally anyone. I mean, that is kind of funny, to be honest.
Like, obviously it's not illegal, they're both legal adults, but it is definitely weird. 12 years? That's crazy. And then let's talk about the media circus around this. JoJo's out here pretending she doesn't know what they are. One second she's saying he's my soulmate, the next she's giggling on live TV going, boyfriend, no. Like, bro.
Your boyfriend?
No.
Oh.
God, it's
What?
so funny to me
Oh,
how straight up people get nowadays.
Oh, no, that's just me. You never heard of me before, had you? Let's be honest. Okay,
Bro, I just hate these mainstream TV shows that like bring on people. Bro, oh my god. Like, imagine being someone like JoJo Siwa. You gotta kind of feel for her in a way. She gets put on like all these reality TV shows. People are asking her questions. Things are changing every day. Like, you gotta deal with PR. PR has to be probably one of the most, like, mentally strenuous things you gotta deal with. It's actually that bad. I don't know if you guys... Obviously, a lot of you have seen, like, Justin Bieber over the years. Like, he's... Basically, his entire life kind of got ruined by the fact that people just follow him around everywhere. He'll literally be at the beach. Like, he'll be walking his dog, something like that. People are coming up to him, asking questions. Like, god damn, just go away! Leave the guy... Bro, leave him alone!
Your boy
Okay,
friend.
keep going.
Your friend who's a boy.
Keep going.
Okay, who came from reality.
We haven't even said who you're speaking about yet, but I think I can assume who.
Oh, sorry. Chris Hughes.
You introduce him to your parents, he's calling your dad Tuna. Yeah, people don't nickname each other's fathers unless they're literally married or in a cult. Let's be real, the only people believing they're just friends are JoJo, Chris, and whatever PR team is holding this circus together with duct tape and false eyelashes. And then there's the music.
No
JoJo
one is believing
Siwa
this.
sampled a literal nursery rhyme. She turned Are You Sleeping Brother John into a pop track and tried to make it sexy. And while yes, the visuals are a bit tamer than her usual...
I think this is what people don't like JoJo Siwa for the most. It's her goddamn music videos and the way she dances. Look, I've got nothing wrong with dancing, but like, god damn, it's just so goofy the way she does it. I don't know if you guys have seen her TikToks. It's just so silly. Like, I actually I'll pull it up. I'll literally pull it up because of how silly it is. Where are we? Okay, I'm not gonna play that for too long because I'll get copyright claim. But like, you guys get the idea, right? You get the idea.
Dressing it up like it's art. She even said she invented G-pop, aka gay pop, like Lady Gaga, Hailey Kiyoko,
G-pop?
and
What
Troye
the-
Sivan don't exist.
Gay pop? What is gay pop? Can someone please is that actually a thing? Can someone in the chat let me know? Is gay pop a thing?
I wanted to start a new genre of music. And they said, what do you mean? And I said, well, it's called gay pop. Songs like Applause by Lady Gaga. It's the On My Own Miley Cyrus. Can't Be Tamed Miley Cyrus. Karma. It's that world of music.
The self-importance is quite...
I love it how the guy on the opposite side of the chair sitting there trying to nod, trying to act like he's not just completely gobsmacked by what he's hearing. That's the silliest thing I've heard all day. It actually is.
The self-importance is quite astronomical. Next, she's gonna say she invented glitter or discovered rainbows. And her fanbase still somehow defending her like she just tripped over a curb instead of emotionally obliterating her girlfriend on live television. People saying she's only 21, as if that justifies licking another man's thigh on camera while sending I miss you videos to your actual girlfriend. Being young doesn't mean evil with sparkles. Meanwhile, Kathleen, her now ex, is being gaslit across time zones. She sat through JoJo's entire Big Brother arc, getting told everything was fine while watching her partner full-blown flirt, snuggle, and emotionally cheat in front of a global audience. It's like watching your dog run away and you're forced to live stream it while JoJo's in the background lip-syncing to nursery rhymes. Kath later...
What was that? Okay, look, I like this guy Kowski, I really do, but what was that reference, bro? The dog reference? What?
Dropped a whole response, basically explaining how the whole experience stole her voice, confused her sense of reality, and made her feel used for content. And JoJo's response? There's bigger fish to fry. Nah, you're the fish, you fried the relationship, served it on a clout platter, and now you're trying to pretend you didn't do anything wrong because it's all good, troops. If I hear one more influencer say it's part of the journey after destroying someone's mental health, I'm gonna lose it. You don't get to pull the heat.
Yeah, look, I mean, it's hard when you're in the spotlight, right? Because obviously it's terrible, right? She cheated, like it's whatever. But at the end of the day, what can you do at that point? Obviously, she didn't apologize, she didn't respond, she didn't do anything like that. But at what point do you kind of move on? Like, I'm not defending JoJo at all. Don't take this as defending JoJo. But like, she'll respond, she'll do whatever, and people will just move on. Like, it doesn't really matter how many times JoJo does something. It doesn't matter how many times people do anything. People will eventually move on. Let's think about the Mr. Beast drama, for example. This guy literally had an army of millions of videos and views of people talking about him, talking crap about him. Bro, give it literally 2 months of him not responding, people just moved on. People don't care. All people care about is getting entertained on his YouTube videos, and it doesn't matter. Like, if JoJo Siwa just stopped getting into drama and just kept posting her music, kept doing TikToks, people will continue to watch. It doesn't matter how bad the person is. Like, if you got entertaining content and you're an entertaining person, it literally doesn't matter at all. And actually, a good example as well in the music industry. Like, bro, remember when Travis Scott did that, like, Astro World concert and 8 people, I think it was like 8 people died? Correct me if I'm wrong. Like, fact check me, please. But, like, I think it was like 8 people died, like 300 got injured, something like that. The guy literally made this silly ass, like, he got out his phone, he went onto Instagram, he's like, yeah, man, I'm sorry for all the ones that was lost. We're working with the authorities, whatever. Like, it was the fakest thing ever, right? It was so fake. Literally a week later, people listening to his music, it doesn't matter. He goes on tour, he still gets 100,000 people at every single concert. People don't care. People literally don't care. Like, because everyone separates the art from the artist. If the art is good, it doesn't matter how good of a person you are at all.
Era card when you're the reason
tell me I'm not speaking
else needs
facts.
to find therapy. And the icing on the cringe cake, JoJo's now full on begging for UK approval, doing talk shows, wearing Chris's football team jersey, and acting like London is her new spiritual homeland. Like, we get it, you're trying to break into a new market, but calling your boyfriend's dad tuna isn't gonna save your tour sales. And let's not forget,
I mean, it really doesn't matter. Like I just said, if her music is good and people still like her, it actually doesn't matter. People are still gonna go to her tours and do everything.
Got booed for wearing a Sunderland jersey. That's the most UK rejection possible. That's the cultural equivalent of being slapped with a wet scone.
I mean, yeah, getting booed is kind of crazy in real life. I mean, if it's to the point where in real life people are booing you, it's kind of bad. But then again, the people who are booing you in the crowd, they're still paying for your tickets. They're still paying to, like, have you on tour. Do you think she cares the people are booing her on stage? She's getting paid to be there. It actually does not matter.
Listen. Hear me out. You might not like it.
And then they're cheering. It doesn't matter.
And through it all, JoJo just keeps grinning, rhinestoning everything she touches, and pretending like we didn't watch her obliterate her public image for a man who peaked in 2018 reality
her public
TV.
image was
So
already
to wrap this all
obliterated.
up,
It doesn't
JoJo
matter.
Siwa went from being the icon of rainbow innocence to a reality TV love triangle con artist.
Yeah, I mean, look, at the end of the day, yes, it's terrible. Like, she cheated on someone, like, messing around with sexuality, whatever, like doing whatever. But realistically, bro, this isn't something that's going to end her career. She's already done so many of these controversies. So many people have made videos about her. It actually doesn't matter at this point. This will wrap up... Wait, no, so, hang on. The fucking YouTube thing. Yeah, so if you're on YouTube, click the video on screen right now because YouTube thinks you'll enjoy it, and I'll see you all over there. Subscribe. Bang, there's a YouTube video done. You guys just watched a YouTube video. That'll be uploaded on Glider Guy Live soon. We got two more. We got another situation. Basically, let me just pull it up real quick. Gotta sort it out. Here we go. Jack Doherty. Oh boy. Jack.
Clearly the walls.
Oh wait, hold on. Here we go. Jack Doherty was just outed as a fraud. Are we shocked? What, was he not already a fraud? Like, was he not already doing all this crazy stuff? Like, bro, this guy has had so many videos made about him. It's actually insane. Who? Yeah, exactly. Who is Jack Doherty? How many videos have I made about this guy? Let's just go Jack on here. 1, 2, 3. God damn, I didn't know I made 3. Basically, this guy, Atozy, made a video. Jack Doherty was just outed as a fraud. And we also have another video after this one where, you know, we have a few clips that are extra special. Basically, again, I don't really know anything about the Jack Doherty situation, so I say we just watch and find out, honestly.
Clearly, the walls are closing in on Jack Doherty, who's one of the most infamous IRL streamers, who's essentially known for harassing people in public, then hiding behind his bodyguard. And recently, he's been taking a lot of L's for the entire world to see, including crashing multiple cars, being dumped by his girlfriend, admitting that he built his entire business and income around his now ex-girlfriend's OnlyFans. But just when you
I think we already knew that, right? I think we already knew that this guy's main source of income was literally just like an OnlyFans sweatshop, his OnlyFans agency. To be fair, when you think about it from a business perspective, it is a pretty decent, like, business model. It's actually pretty smart from Jack, but morally, it's actually shocking. Like, I'm pretty sure there were clips going out there from Neon where he exposed Jack for literally, like, finding women that were only 17 years old, buying a yacht on their 18th birthday, and making them sign a contract when they were drunk. That's just all alleged. I have no idea if that's actually true, but that's just what I've heard, right? I'm not going to throw rumors out there. I'm just saying, that's just what I've heard.
Jack couldn't stoop any lower, he decided that one embarrassing car crash wasn't enough humiliation. No, he actually faked another crash just for clout. And of course, because it's Jack Doherty, he did it in the most cringe and obvious way possible.
Oh my god! Christy! Yes,
what the? Bro, okay, who is actually falling for this? Let's just be real here. Because, bro, look at the car. It's not connected, like, it's not touching the wall, anything like that. If you actually look at the wall, there's literally no damage at all. There's damage at the bottom, but, like, the car's bumper is up here. I feel like I'm explaining this to, like, a middle schooler right here. How fake can you make this? God damn. This guy's actually a cornball.
Oh my god! Christy! Yes, it's bad! Are you okay? Are you okay?
This guy's that hungry for clout, it's not even funny. Oh my god. Imagine faking a car crash like this after nearly, like, killing your cameraman in the last car crash. Like, you guys remember that, right? Like, let's not forget this. This guy got into a car crash and then made his cameraman film him as he was bleeding from the head. Like, that's crazy.
Bro, this is why I don't let you drive.
What was that? I mean, like, I guess he just makes content for kids, because there's no way anyone above the age of 13
no way anyone's believing
crashed that car into the wall. Obviously, there's a lot of questions to be had with that video. Why wasn't the wall damaged? Why did they run out
Wait,
of
actually, I want to know. I seriously want to know. Did anyone actually fall for this? Hold on. I'm pulling up the clip. I want to know if anyone's seriously falling for this crap. Jack Doherty. Surely no one actually fell for this. Has he, like, done a short about it or something?
Alright, I'll see it done.
Maybe it's on X. Let's see. So I can't pull up X on stream because otherwise I'll probably get the stream taken down because X is like crazy. Oh, here we go. Found the clip.
Oh my god!
Crashed the rental in Dubai. Here we go. Does anyone actually believe this? This is the worst act. Okay. Attention. Wall isn't even damaged. No crash marks. Attention. Oh no, it's that bad. Okay. I don't know if that's a troll or not. Fake and gay SF. Okay, that's crazy. Okay, so no one on Twitter believes it, but like realistically, I mean, Twitter, I wouldn't imagine that there's many kids on Twitter, so that probably doesn't make sense. I don't think he posted it on YouTube. I can't. Oh no, he did actually. Hold on. Maybe the YouTube community will actually think it's real. She needs a driving license. Okay, there's people that actually believe this. I feel bad for Jack. Are you serious? Can you guys actually see this? Yeah, you can see the comments. Oh my god, can you see this? She needs driving license. What the? McKinley actually knows how to drive. Oh my god. God, YouTube. I can make a whole stream about YouTube Shorts comments. They are actually the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Hang on, let's see. Jack, you need to stop, bro. Listen to your mom. She was right about everything. She's laterally warning you to keep you safe. Bro, people actually believe this. People actually believe this. There's no way. Oh my god. Woman driver means no support. Bro, okay, come on.
Like they just crashed it when they clearly didn't. Is this like an attention play, or did he just very poorly try to use his new girlfriend as like some sort of scapegoat for him just crashing his car? Like there's just a whole bunch of questions here. But Jack posted this video right after the rental car company he rented from posted a video about this incident.
My girlfriend was driving and like, I don't know what happened, like she lost control and like kind of crashed.
Is she okay?
Wait.
Yeah, she's fine.
How bad's the accident?
It's like minor, I feel like.
Can you come past? Can you bring it past here so I can check it out?
We can come right now.
Wait, is this the insurance company? I wasn't. Wait. Is he calling the insurance company?
Come right now.
Alright, bro. I'll see you soon. Bring the car with you, man.
No.
Damn.
She did it.
What was that? Dude reacted like the car owner is the teacher walking up to them looking for who to remove from the classroom. So, what a wimpy response. I mean, if my girl crashed a rental car, I'll be focused on what could we do to kind of get through.
Oh, wait, so it was a rental car? Oh, so he's probably done the video. So he might have actually crashed the car and like, because obviously the car's totaled. Look at it. Like, obviously something's happened to it, right? What I think he's doing is he's trying to make that video to fool the insurance company so then he doesn't have to pay for the damages. Like, in full. Oh my god, that is the most... If that's actually true, that's the most pathetic attempt I've ever seen at doing that in my entire life. Oh my god, Jack. Bro, does he actually think that the goddamn insurance company is gonna fall for that? Again, the wall had no damage to it. Did we see the wall before? There's nothing wrong with it. No way this is real.
Outing her on video. It just makes him look like a child. And
that does make sense though, as an actual story.
Consider the proof he posted of crashing the car.
Oh my god! Christy!
Again, if you see that video, something's just extremely off here.
Are you okay?
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I can pay it. I can fix it. Is it that bad though?
I don't think it's that bad.
I thought it was only a bumper or like a...
You don't think it's that bad, did you? No, they have to be trolling. I don't think it's that bad. Look at it! It's totaled! Oh my god.
That bad though?
I don't think it's that bad.
I thought it was only a bumper or like a scratch, bro, but you got like headlights are broken, you got reinforcement, you got radiators, you got fans.
That looks like a nice ass car as well. That's gonna be hard to fix.
Sheesh. That's probably just my water.
No, that's like the coolant and radiator and all that kind of stuff, bro. It's a big accident. To you, it might not look that bad, but once you take everything off, it's pretty bad, man. Did you get a police report?
No.
We need that as well to go through insurance.
I'm at the airport right now. My flight's in literally an hour.
Change your flight, bro.
Is there any way we could just handle this like after? Like I literally got a dip right now, but I promise you I'll handle it. Like I'll make sure everything is clear.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust that ever. Dude's about to leave the country after doing that to your car. The flight should be rebooked.
That's literally the same thing as like someone borrowing money from you and then being like, and then like when you ask them to pay them back, they're like, oh no, I gotta go to the airport real quick. I promise I'll send a pigeon from my arm. He'll hold like a note for you and he'll give you the money back. Trust me, bro. Just trust me. It's like, bro, Obviously, he's going to try run away because he's got a huge debt he's got to pay here. He's going to have to pay to get that fixed. There's no way the insurance company's falling for that. He's obviously done something stupid. The actual reason this guy probably crashed the car, he was probably messing around, just like, and probably hit something that wasn't an accident at all. It was just stupid. I don't know, bro. It's just...
It's not that bad of a crash, though.
She was driving. That's why.
She on the contract?
Yeah, she is.
I'll check with the admins.
We gotta go to the airport, though. I'm sorry. I will handle this. I'm sorry. Like, you got my number, right? I will figure this out.
Accidents happen. As long as you pay, bro, I have no issue.
I will pay for it all, man. I'm sorry.
I'm not giving you another car. No chance.
Yeah, no, I don't deserve another car. I'm never driving again. Well, I didn't drive. She's never driving. We're both never driving. I'm sorry.
No.
You're a legend. Very, very kind about the whole situation, you know, but I'm...
Honestly, this kind of looks fake. I'll be totally honest. The whole situation might actually be fake. I don't know if you saw this back here.
Sorry, like, you got my number, right? I will figure this out.
Just that look towards the camera there. I don't know if you guys saw that. Let me slow that down. That's just a little bit weird.
Really, you got my number, right?
That just, there's something about it. And since it's Jack Doherty, I wouldn't be shocked if the whole thing was fake. To be honest, I wouldn't be shocked if they literally just like got a pre-crashed car, brought it to the lot, and did this whole thing just for attention, because Jack, you know, doesn't have his OnlyFans sweatshop anymore. You know, he's got so many expenses with his houses and vacations and everything like that. He just needs more money, so I don't know. I wouldn't be shocked. Seriously, I wouldn't be shocked. Maybe it's to promote this OnlyFans girl here, because she was the one driving. Who knows?
I will figure this out.
Accidents happen. As long as
You're a legend. Very, very kind about the whole situation, you know, but I'm gonna fix it, I promise. I'm not just gonna run off.
In my opinion, the situation's fake as hell. I wouldn't be shocked. Seriously, I wouldn't
You know,
be.
the amount of cars they have and the size of their operations, this is probably just a routine thing that's sadly just a part of the business for them. So I'm unsure why he's doing this whole like fake video and blaming the girl for no reason. But what I did find interesting is there's a Miami-based car rental influencer by the name of Jaden Bloom who called out Jack based on his behavior and past experience of renting cars to Jack. Because it turns out he's been renting these vehicles and acting like, I guess, they're a part of his personal collection, often standing on the hoods, recklessly revving the engines while they're cold, and genuinely just treating them like disposable props for his sad attempt of flexing. And to be honest, I'm not even surprised, because Jack seems like the type of person to flex a rented car. But according to Jaden, Jack's antics most likely have gotten him blacklisted from several luxury car companies. Imagine being so insufferable that even Miami luxury car rental companies, whose entire business revolves around dealing with some of the most insufferable and difficult customers in the world, want nothing to do with you. That really sets the bar for Jack.
That's bad. Bro, like, I mean, I don't know. Some of the cars that he's had in the past, I genuinely think are his, because he is clearly making a lot of money. I mean, bro, the OnlyFans agency just on its own, the fact that the guy literally had like 10 OnlyFans girls under contract, I would like, clearly he's rich, right? Like he's 21, 22. He's clearly actually rich, but a lot of the cars, I wouldn't be shocked if they were actually rentals. And the fact that this guy's getting blocked, like getting literally blacklisted from car rental companies, again, like Atozy just said, these are the most insufferable people that buy, like people that rent cars and like, post on Instagram, do whatever. The fact that he's getting blacklisted from them is unreal.
He got into a minor accident and then pulls up with a car looking like that. He also takes no accountability, puts the entire blame on his girlfriend, and then says he has a flight to catch, but he's gonna take care of it. I'm sure he will. Jack's actually rented cars for me before, including this Ferrari F8 that he's currently standing on. And he treated my cars like absolute
Guys, just got a new Ferrari. Whoa.
And as if that wasn't enough, he then proceeds to redline the engine for a solid 5 seconds. Crazy how some people have no respect for other people's stuff. I guess that's what you get for renting supercars to a kid. I'd be surprised if anyone would ever rent him a supercar after this.
Yeah, I mean, that Ferrari clip was just painful to watch.
Yeah,
so
that's bad. I mean, like, that kind of shows maybe all of his cars are rented. Maybe I'm wrong here. Like, maybe I'm naive in thinking that he's actually bought all these cars. God damn, maybe all of them are rented.
Built his persona around obnoxious attention-seeking stunts, but he's now been exposed as lying about his own wealth and possessions. I feel like it's just like the ultimate humiliation for someone whose entire personality is wrapped up in flaunting money and cars that he doesn't even own. And what's wild is this isn't even speculation anymore. Jack has repeatedly denied renting cars like this despite overwhelming evidence proving
Of course
otherwise.
he denies everything.
Truth always finds a way to come out, especially when you're careless enough to live stream every embarrassing detail of your life. I guess all of this just comes back to the same pattern. Jack is desperately chasing validation through increasingly reckless and dishonest behavior. And as we've seen countless times, it's just a matter of time time before all these lies and stunts completely backfire. At this point, Jack's entire career feels like watching a slow motion car crash. No pun intended. He's spiraling, losing credibility, and clearly has no idea how to dig himself out of a hole that he keeps deepening every day. I mean, at this point, he's now returning to this like fake vlog format that he was doing years ago. Like videos like, I just got back with my ex, and then using his ex as clickbait.
Christy, we have someone coming over today. Can you meet someone, one of my like old friends today? Sure. Grace and Christy are gonna meet for the first time today.
Look, I don't know how cooked this guy is, because realistically, his reputation was gone from like 3 years ago. His reputation's been gone for over 3 years. Everyone already hates him, right? Most people literally like hate him anyway. But yeah, I don't really think it matters to him because he's been getting paid a lot of money. I wouldn't be shocked if he was retired by this point. He could absolutely live off the amount of money that he's made as long as he didn't spend it on stupid stuff, which realistically, I thought he bought a lot of cars, but apparently maybe he didn't. Maybe he rented all those cars, which is obviously a lot cheaper. Maybe he's actually saved a lot of his money. I don't know, to be honest. Maybe at this point, like, his OnlyFans sweatshop has left him. Like, maybe it doesn't even matter that much. Who knows? We don't actually know Jack's financial situation because you can't trust anything that comes out of the guy's mouth.
Christy?
Hi.
But I guess this wasn't the popular ex, it was a previous ex. It's just obvious he's trying to rebuild his old business, so now I guess he's just bringing out a bunch of these girls that he's likely signed, and again, I guess he's just trying to make this like fake reality content to promote them. And of course, he had to follow that video with, I moved my ex-girlfriend in with us.
You think you can move yourself out of that room so Grace can move in?
Moved my ex-girlfriend in with us.
I would have left my San Antonio Brown's house.
That's crazy. You don't watch him, first of all.
I'm scared. I feel like she like hates me now.
No, it was a prank, bro. Why are you with a pathetic guy?
I mean, hey, if you thought the Kardashians were bad at acting, these people found a way to lower the bar. Using your romantic partner as essentially an asset seems pretty empty to me, but what do I know? And who am I to judge? Whatever floats their boat, I guess. But still, I believe there's something odd about that rental car crash that's going on because it just doesn't make sense. What is he trying to hide here? Because it's very
yeah, that actually makes no sense to me. Like, genuinely, like, maybe I'm just being a hater, right? Maybe I'm just hating on Jack Doherty. That car rental situation just kind of seems a bit fishy, and it seems like you guys think so as well. Like, there's just something about, especially that little, like, eye thing that he did, the way he's talking in these clips, just kind of seems a little bit fake, in my opinion. But look, that's just me. We have some more clips from 15 Minutes of Shame. Apparently these like kind of show as well that Jack Doherty also got robbed for $200,000 worth of his chains. That's actually insane from Lil Baby. This happened like probably 4 days ago, but I think it's still super crazy. Like,
My chain, bro. No, bro. I need that chain, dog. No, bro. I need it right now, dog. Bro, we're not doing. No, bro. You're not taking that, bro. What? All right, bro. It's on camera. Like, wait.
That's crazy. Are you serious, bro? So he fully just like robbed his chain. And then when Jack literally comes up with a bunch of cameras, being like, "Hey, like, you know, give me my chain back," he's like, "Yeah, I got you, man. I got you, man." Just give him the chain back. Look, I hate Jack Doherty as much as the next person, but Lil Baby, bro, what the hell is this? And actually, this goes on to my JoJo Siwa. Hold on, let me just, for the video, right? Like, this goes back to the JoJo Siwa thing, right? Where literally, JoJo Siwa was... God damn, I can't speak. Hold on, let me try that again. This goes back to the point with JoJo Siwa, where literally, she can have so many controversies going on against her, anything like that. It literally doesn't matter at this point. So many people hate her, but she's still getting paid. Like, bro, remember I talked about before the Travis Scott thing? Travis Scott literally had 8 people die at his concert, made the worst response ever on Instagram. Got his phone up, talking about, like, oh, yeah, I'm sorry for the lives that was lost. It was the fakest thing ever, right? People forgot 2 weeks later. It literally doesn't matter. And the same thing's gonna happen with Lil Baby here. People love Lil Baby's music. They don't know Lil Baby as a person. I don't know who Lil Baby is as a person, but I'll still listen to his music. It literally doesn't matter. He can steal $200,000 worth of chains. He can literally shoot someone. Like, genuinely. Lil Baby can shoot someone tomorrow. Like, plead guilty. Say, oh yeah, I don't care. I shot this person. People are still going to listen to his music. It literally does not matter at all.
Like, what? You think?
Alright, so Jack Doherty just got robbed again, this time for a $200,000 chain. Now, as usual, it's a Jack Doherty video. You cannot take everything at face value. But I don't think this
Actually, that's true as well. This could all be fake as well. I'll be honest here. Like, it could all be fake. Lil Baby could be in on the prank as well. I don't know. But, yeah, like I said, like, it literally does not matter at all. How, like, as long as you're not a personality-based streamer and, your whole, like, bag, money, and income is based on how morally correct you are. If you're just an artist or you're just an entertainer, it literally does not matter what you do at all.
Stage, and I'll tell you why. Jack Doherty cannot act if his life depended on it, and in this video he is clearly visibly upset. He's on the verge of tears. It is hilarious, and the funniest part is who stole the chain. Without further ado, let's get started.
No audio for copyright purposes. Okay, so he's got the chain right there. He's kind of reaching behind. So he's taking the chain. Why didn't he grab it back? Bro, he literally just sat there and let him take his chain. That was the most obvious chain taking thing I've ever seen in my life. Bro literally, like, got up, went over his shoulder, like, was talking to him, like, behind his ear, and just kind of, like, went around, grabbed it, unbuckled the chain, bang. There is no way Jack actually let that happen. That is crazy. Oh my god, and then he's just sitting there like nothing
I really
happened.
liked Lil Baby before this, but after he just pulled this stunt, I like him even more. Because stealing Jack Doherty's chain is absolutely hilarious. Now, if you don't know, Jack Doherty is fanboying hard for Lil Baby. He knows every single one of his songs. He even paid $200,000 to have Lil Baby perform at one of his parties. So the fact that this is the guy that robs him is just icing on the cake.
Yo. I got you. Coach, all right, coach. Coach, all right, coach. Yo.
All right, Jack, go get your chain back. Yeah, Jack.
He took my chain while he was performing and like, didn't give it back. Like, he had my chain. Like, what the you guys aren't getting away with, like, what? Yo, that's crazy if you think he's taking my $200,000 chain. Bro, he had my chain.
Bro, that is... Look, why didn't you just grab it back at the time? Like, bro, I'm sorry, if I've got $200,000 on my neck and someone, like, jokingly takes it off, I'm not just gonna sit there and be like, yeah, it's funny, it's a little joke. You know when someone, like kind of takes your watch off if, like, I don't know, if you got a friend, right, and he just, like, takes your watch and wears it as a joke, it's like a $20 watch. It doesn't really matter, right? I'll just sort of let them wear it, and then, you know, whenever the hangout ends, whatever, I'll grab it back. Bro, $200,000 chain? I don't care if you're my friend, I don't care if you're my best friend, I don't care if you're my brother. Bro, if you take something from me that's like $200,000, I'm getting it back within 10 seconds. Like, I'm trying to reduce the amount of seconds it takes for that to come back. There is no way I'm letting that slide at all. Just let a $200,000 chain sit with Lil Baby the whole night. And he didn't expect him to just walk away with it. Like, what?
Wait, keep it on here. Keep it away.
So you see how Jack Doherty is basically panicking, looking like a deer in headlights? He is not acting. When he acts, it's so obvious. He sounds like an NPC in a bad video game.
Yeah, I agree. It's kind of like the last video we just watched with the car rental stuff. You could kind of tell that Jack, I mean, yeah, it is hard to tell, to be fair. Like, that was actually probably the best acting he's done, but you could kind of tell the situation was probably fake. Like, realistically, the car rental situation's probably fake. This one, I don't think so, though. But then again, I don't know. Like, maybe I'm just being double-backed. Maybe my brain's being messed with. Who knows? But I kind of feel like this one's a little bit more real.
Right now, he really thinks he's getting robbed. Now, we'll talk about if Lil Baby's actually going to give it back to him later, but trust me, in both scenarios, whether he really robbed him or whether he's just humiliating him, it's a massive L for Jack Doherty.
Back up, back up, back up. Hey, bro, back up. Hey, yo, got you.
It's trying to let him leave.
Stop.
You think it's staged? Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one, to be honest. I genuinely, like, I'm a 20-year-old man, and I'm kind of sitting there. I don't know. Who knows? It's hard to tell these days, to be honest. It really is.
Go ahead.
Where's the part where he talks to him? Because, like, it's just a whole bunch of standing around. I want to see when he confronts him. Here we go. He confronts him here.
Bro, I need it right now, dog. Bro, we're not doing. No, bro, you're not taking that, bro.
What's he saying? What's he saying?
All right, bro. It's
Lawsuit, call the police. That's crazy. So, bro, he's literally admitting straight up. He knows he took his chain. He does not care at all. Literally just took 200 grand off his neck.
Camera, like, wait. Like, what? He thinks he can take my chain and get away with this. Hilarious. You gotta be for a YouTube video. There's no way this is real.
And just like that.
No way, he literally just left. He does not care at all. Bro, to be honest with you, like, that's literally theft right there. Like, bro, he literally just stole $200,000 from Jack Doherty. Like, I'm just assuming that this is real, right? Bro, don't you go to jail for that? Like, literally just stole 200 grand from his neck and just walked off. Like, well, drove off, obviously, but, like, he just walked off. That's unbelievable. Did he actually get his chain back? Surely, like, he had to have got it back, right? There's no way he didn't. Let me search this up. I need to know. I literally don't know. I literally, like, I've searched it up. I don't know. It's not giving me anything. Oh, here we go.
Right? Nope. Don't keep it in. Keep it in, motherfucker. Gisette.
Let's go.
Like Jet, man.
Tell you, baby.
I fuck with Jet.
He gave the chain back. Okay, right. This kind of makes me think it's actually staged. Look at this video right here.
Alright, guys, Lil Baby's giving me back my chain.
Like, they've set it up. They've done all this. Honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if Lil Baby was in on the whole thing. Oh my god, Jack is actually the biggest clown ever. Alright, if you're on YouTube, click the video on screen right now because YouTube thinks you'll enjoy it, and I'll see you all over there. Subscribe. Bang. There's the Jack Doherty video. Right. Let me know what you think about that. That was genuinely... So, one in the chat if the car rental situation was fake. One, if it was fake. Two, if you think it was real. I think it was fake, realistically, if we're being honest here. I kind of want to get a general idea what you guys think about that. The car rental situation, I'm kind of thinking is fake. Alright. One, yeah, I'm kind of thinking so as well. We got iDubbbz. They're probably all fake. That's probably true. To be real, they're probably all fake. Next, we have iDubbbz. Apparently, there's a whole iDubbbz situation going around. I really don't care about this guy anymore, but realistically, like... the end of iDubbbz, I really don't know... Like, again, I don't really know anything about iDubbbz or his situation. Apparently, there's a thing a few years ago where he got outed because his girlfriend was doing OnlyFans and he was just kind of letting it happen and didn't care. I don't really know, bro, but realistically, the first frame, by the way, unemployed with an arrow. That doesn't shock me, to be honest. All I know is that iDubbbz has absolutely fallen off the face of the earth in terms of, like, morality. No one really likes the guy anymore. He used to have all these, like, content cops that he did. Everyone loved them. And then he just kind of, like, turned a new leaf where he tried to be more, I don't know, like, liberal or family-friendly, whatever it is. You guys know what I'm trying to say, right? So let's have a look.
Massive day for the unemployed. iDubbbz's life keeps getting worse. From once being a beloved content creator, you know, loved by many, to just being a shadow of his former self. He's also down about 700,000 subs since his, like, peak.
What? 700,000? Oh, wait, so this has been... Okay, so in 2 years, he's lost 700k. Okay, I get it. He doesn't really post that much on his channel anymore, but that's still wild.
So what caused this mystical fall off? Why did everyone turn on iDubbbz? A woman. Now, if you're actually employed and missed the lore, she's basically the Antichrist. All right, let me get to some world building here. So they get married, and she pretty much forces him to take her last name.
Not that it matters, but the only reason why...
Oh, hell nah. They got married, and he changed his last name. Oh, no. Oh no. That is unbelievable. That is unbelievable. Bro, he changed his last name. I don't think we're really understanding this. Bro,
forces him to take her last name.
Not that it matters, but the only reason why we chose my name over his last name is because his last name is like just objectively ugly.
You're married. You're essentially clouding your family.
What? That is crazy to hear from someone. Bro, imagine your wife comes up to you on your marriage day and is like, yeah, I would take your last name, like what happens most of the time. And by the way, I'm not saying that like if you're getting married to a girl, that your girl has to take, you know, your last name. Absolutely, that doesn't have to happen. She can keep her last name if she wants to. Like that happens all the time. But for the man to take the girl's last name, I don't know. That's a little bit crazy to me. That's just all I'm saying. That's a little bit crazy. But bro, for your wife to come up to you and say your last name is ugly, I'm ending that on the spot. Like, that's unbelievable. Bro, and to say it publicly as well, like, bro, you are entering this guy's family. You are basically merging your families together. And the wife is disrespecting the entire other side of the family just because of your last name. That's wild.
Your new family, what?
It's just like an ugly last name. Like, Washburn sounds horrendous. Like, Anissa Washburn definitely stormed the Capitol.
Do you ever look at someone and wonder what is going on inside
Okay,
their
there
head?
must be something wrong with her brain. That's wild to say.
Yo, is this person fucking retarded?
Yes. And trust me, it gets even worse. This is just the tip of the iceberg. His wife is actually a massive Hassan Piker fan. So much so that she allegedly took off her wedding ring last time she went to his house. She's also got
iDubbbz, what the hell are we doing? Did I read that right? Anissa took off her wedding ring last time she went to Hassan Piker's house. What happened to iDubbbz? Oh my god.
Took off her wedding ring last time she went to his house. She's also got iDubbbz emasculated to such an extreme where she's straight up doing OnlyFans. And you know, that's bad in itself, but she was taking photos during their wedding night, apparently.
Anissa is actually a demon. This woman uploaded pictures of her bared asshole to Twitter on their wedding day. What is more demonic than that?
And a question a self-respecting
That's
person
just
might ask
sad.
in this
That's just sad. Honestly, it's to a point I kind of feel bad for iDubbbz. I mean, like, obviously he's so hostile with people that talk bad about his wife, even though she's... Like, I didn't realize it was this bad. I know iDubbbz's wife is crazy, like, the whole OnlyFans thing, him being like, oh, it doesn't really matter. Like, come on, of course it matters. Your wife is doing OnlyFans. Bro, if I had a girlfriend, a girlfriend that I've been with for a month, she's doing OnlyFans, I'm out. Your wife? That is nuts.
Why is he still with this bitch? Ian lost his virginity to Anissa, and he had never had a girlfriend or been with a woman before that. This is
that
what
doesn't
he told
surprise
me.
me.
Before he
Realistically,
started dating her.
it doesn't.
He wants that incel audience bad. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but ironically, you are the incel audience. When your wife
That's
literally
true.
pays your electricity bill with her OnlyFans, I don't think you have the right to say incel audience, bro. They paid your bills. You know you're cooked when people start taking H3's side. My boy has not been so much as touched by the opposite sex before Anissa. In itself, it's not a big deal, but in the context of the relationship, I find it very humorous. Mocked by Tony Soprano's successor. I guess it was
Bro, imagine losing an internet war to goddamn Ethan Klein. That like this, I feel like he's turned a new leaf, hasn't he? I feel like he's gotten a lot better over the last couple years. But I mean, at the end of the day, this is the same guy that said that there are so much things better to do than exercise. Exercise is useless. That's the same guy that said that. You're losing a war to him.
Prado's
Really?
successor. I guess it was dad bod season. Bro, you were harassing teenagers at 26 and then learned empathy at 30.
At the age of 32, I've acquired empathy.
Yeah, literally. Guy with the OF wife and no kids calling the guy with a normal wife and kids an incel. Yeah, that's an incel right there if I've ever seen one. iDubbbz's wife is non-stop sending him on a humiliation ritual, and this is still just the tip of the iceberg.
I want to ask him if you've always been...
Right, okay, let's just be real here. iDubbbz is the type of guy, if you're in a friend group with this guy, like, let's just say there's 5 guys in a friend group, right? I'm sure a lot of you have that exact same scenario. There'll be one time where one of the guys will literally ruin the whole friend group because he'll literally get with a girl for no less than 3 weeks and make his entire life and personality about her. That strikes me as iDubbbz right here. iDubbbz the type of guy to ditch the entire friend group because of his girl. Because his girl probably sits there saying like, those guys are a bad influence on you. You shouldn't be talking to them anymore. I can guarantee that iDubbbz is like that. That really strikes me.
Because since I've known you, you've always had like IBS. You've always been shitting yourself.
His wife doesn't see a single problem with this. She's just clowning him on stream live. When do you put the foot down and say enough is enough? Because all the clips I see of his wife, it's just her ruining his life, getting him involved with her schizo friends, and just kind of tarnishing.
Why is he still with her? Clanning his last name, talking about IBS on stream publicly? Like, what? Nah, that is just not right.
His reputation. Like, these are crazy eyes if I've ever seen any.
Commentary YouTubers have no idea what it is to work a normal job.
You're wrong. This is me work.
No way she said that. Hold on. Commentary YouTubers have no idea what it's like to work a normal job. You do OnlyFans. Who? Nah, okay. I feel like she's rage baiting. She has to be rage baiting. I'm not feeding into it.
A normal job.
You're wrong. This is me working as a parking guy. I might be retarded, but at least I've had a job.
You have no clue.
Whoa, shiver me timbers. Is that the cage she keeps items in? I get some of these clips are old, but once again, world building, guys. Remember. And speaking of new, Billy Mitchell himself joined the fray. Only one can teach iDubbbz how to get a better woman. Jesus, if you know, you know.
Who is that?
iDubbbz guy just can't catch a break. Every time I open this app, he's getting burned alive. iDubbbz could end all of this by coming out as gay. You gotta divorce your wife, iDubbbz. Low-key, I'm kind of personally invested in this saga at this point. Maybe because I used to watch iDubbbz when I was younger and I thought he was alright. No, and it's not because he said slurs all the time. That doesn't matter. It just felt like he was kind of genuine in a sea of like weird bad actors like Jake Paul and Rice Gum. But still, the greasiest thing he's done hands down is...
It's actually so bad. I remember watching all these content cops. I remember watching all the diss tracks he made, like all this sort of stuff. He was literally like, he was the internet. Like, bro, he had such a huge reach. He got 10 million views a video no matter what. This guy used to be so cool. Like, he literally used to be the guy that you would look up to on the internet. Like, yeah, again, in the sea of a world of Jake Pauls and Rice Gums, Logan Pauls, all that sort of stuff, iDubbbz was the one person keeping everyone in check. Now look at him, bro. It's so sad.
Jake Paul and Rice Gum. But still, the greasiest thing he's done hands down is skipped Max Mofo, his friend's wedding, for his wife's tattoo appointment.
The wedding situation. When
no
he was
way.
first sending out invites, I was like really uncertain of how that was going to work out because I had some kind of important plans here in the States. So
important plans. Okay, kind of important plans. Are we actually... Did that actually happen? Did he actually skip his friend's wedding to go to his goddamn wife's tattoo appointment? That's wild.
Plans conveniently lined up perfectly with his wife's tattoo appointment, like a Japanese gang member. In a vacuum, this is bad in itself, but it gets even worse when you consider the fact that Joji, the musician, or Filthy Frank, whatever you call him, literally scheduled his tour dates around his friend's wedding. But iDubbbz had important things going on. Give me a break. That was pretty much the beginning of the end for iDubbbz, and most of his audience knew he was cooked and pretty much started to unsubscribe en masse. And I just keep finding more and more and more, and what hasn't she said about her husband? Now, you can't say the name iDubbbz without mentioning Creator Clash, sponsored by Fansly. Nevertheless, his wife
oh no, not Creator Clash. That's a whole different situation. I don't know if you guys remember what happened there. I'll let the guy explain it, but basically, like, bro, it was an absolute disaster. It raised no money. The expenses were way too high. iDubbbz got beat up. Like, it was bad.
After he lost his fight,
He still would have lost to Dr. Mike even if he could breathe and didn't have fractured shins.
No, that's valid.
Dude was in the ring and he's getting no support from his wife. My wife better be there, Rocky Balboa, cheering me on. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's the good ending.
Doesn't matter how much training you've put in, doesn't matter how hard you've worked, get a supportive girlfriend who will always prey on your downfall. Here's what people are saying, you still would have lost. How could your wife be your biggest
Wait, that was
hater,
his
dude?
wife that said that? Oh my god, come on. Bro, if I was in a boxing fight, let alone set up the entire event, try to do a whole huge thing for charity, like try and actually do something good, and your wife is sitting there being like, you still would have lost publicly? That's crazy. I understand jokes, right? I understand, you know, in the privacy of your own home, your wife might make a joke, something like that, like whatever. But publicly doing that is absolutely crazy. Show some support, Anissa. God damn.
During an interview, Pegasus's coverage is second to none now. Speaking of Peg, it's time for your pegging.
My girlfriend started an OnlyFans account, and I think all of it is cool.
Is cool, yeah, right.
Anissa is on camera saying he has bad breath, is a cheapskate, shits himself daily, and that he didn't like being pegged. This is just insane. I feel like I'm watching part of a humiliation ritual for Ian. If one of my exes was saying this type of shit while we were together, it would be a huge issue. Not to mention he goes on Hassan's stream and scoots his chair further and further back, leading into the cuck role. He looks so uncomfortable. Look at this guy's body language. He doesn't want to be there.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Ian's not into any of that shit. I've tried.
Okay, then keep it to yourself. Why does the internet have to know about that? You know how the internet is. Hydubs is so pussy whipped because, like, any normal person, even a tenth of what he's dealing with would just end it right there. To an outsider looking in, he just seems like a very insecure guy and scared to make any boundaries.
I mean, look, realistically, back in the day, he already looks like a type of guy that, you know, if he had any female interaction, he'd just be extremely weird, extremely scared, like that kind of thing. I feel like it's just been amplified now that he's lost that sort of edginess that he once had. Oh my god, my camera turned off. Hold on. Hold on. Let me fix that. My camera literally just went flat. God damn it. Wait. Can you still hear me? Can you still hear me? I'm just about to... Off. Hang on, let me just... I've got a webcam. And it just doesn't really want to... Where the hell is it? Remove. God damn it! Yeah, no, I know you can't see me. My camera just turned off. I gotta configure my webcam. There we go. Okay, that'll do for now. That'll do. Let me drag this thing. There we go. I'm sure you can all see me now. I tried. I don't know why. Bro, my camera just ran out of battery. So here we go. Here's my webcam. What was I talking about? Yeah, so iDubbbz back in the day, he literally, like, he looked like the type of guy that used to be terrified of women, would literally, like, not talk to a single female at all. And I feel like that's just been amplified now, the fact that he's got Anissa, who's literally taken that edgy side out of him. That was the one thing holding him together, I feel like. That little, like, that kind of edgy side where he just says slurs and not care about it. Not saying that you should be saying slurs, but, like, at the end of the day, that was the one thing keeping him together. And now Anissa's just taking that from him. Now he's just a complete C-word, we'll say that.
The fear he'll lose his girl. Anissa made iDubbbz go to the doctor to get prescription Adderall for ADHD he doesn't have. Ian didn't get diagnosed with ADHD the first time, so Anissa forced him to go back with her a second time so that she could argue with him why he has ADHD. Anissa tried to get iDubbbz diagnosed with cancer out of paranoia. I just feel sorry for this guy. His life is spiraling so hard, he had to even leave the creator clash that he built, not the Ludwig Fadsley sponsor. He wants that incel audience bad. Again, I gotta emphasize, if you're selling your pooper for $5 on the internet, you have no right to use the word incel or complain about incels ever. You are fueling the fire. Now, this kind of explains everything, you know, the Sonichu medallion curse. It took another victim. On the real, the content cop iDubbbz dropped on H3 backfired so hard that people started taking H3's side. If at any point you begin to feel bad for Ian, just remember this. This MF looked into a camera lens, edited the footage, and uploaded a video justifying the CPS visit to our home. No mercy. And then he posted this photo, which, you know, quite frankly, I don't even know what this means.
How do you lose a beef to H3? That's just, like, it doesn't make sense to me at all.
I'm so jealous. When when your loudest support is coming from Reddit, you know you're cooked. Like, those dudes would genuinely get a job at the morgue for some action. Now, if you're watching this video and you're a virgin, jokes aside, that doesn't even matter, especially if it's for religious reasons. But when iDubbbz starts saying stuff like this, it is kind of funny.
Like, yeah, but iDubbbz is the last person to be saying incel. Like, he turned a new leaf because his wife forced him to, because his wife probably looked at his content cops and said, hey, you're changing this about you. You are changing your whole life, bro. Like, and if you don't, I'm leaving you. And because the guy is so, like, P-word whipped, he just completely fell for it. He completely fell along with it.
Funny. He hates his audience because he looked into the Shrek magic mirror and saw himself.
You can actually tell when I'm having a terrible day because I will not shut up on Twitter. I will not fucking shut up. I will tweet the stupidest shit.
I went to look at her age. She's 31 and her birth sign is Cancer.
31 years old.
40,
There's no
with
way.
Strangers on Twitter. I'm 24. And even I stopped using Twitter because I realized if I'm gonna talk shit, I might as well get paid for it. But I digress. But all of this could have been easily avoided if iDubbbz just manned up and squatted 200 pounds below parallel.
Sam, he was right.
Mark my words, that woman is gonna ruin his life.
So there's a video of Sam Hyde, and he goes, she's gonna ruin his life. Mark my words.
Get rid of Yoko Ono. She's like his entertainment handler.
No matter what you think of H3 or Sam Hyde in that matter, you can't deny that the ghost of Kiev is right. iDubbbz truly is a shell of his former self, and it's honestly pretty sad to look at. And,
yeah,
quite
it is so sad, bro. He's absolutely a shell of his former self. Bro, if he kept doing content cops and just, like, didn't take all this crap from his wife, he'd still be one of the top dogs right there. He'd have 20 million subscribers. He'd be doing whatever he wanted. It's very, very sad to see. Yeah, it's bad. Click the video on screen right now because YouTube thinks you'll enjoy it, and I'll see you all over there. Subscribe. Bang. Third video. Third video done. God damn, that's actually sad. Seriously. Like, I knew the iDubbbz stuff was bad, but I didn't know it was that bad. Like, that is crazy. I need a job so bad. Holy. Okay, can we stop swearing in these comment sections? Like, can we stop using the J slur, please? Like, that's just not on. I don't really like that. How many people we got? I haven't been looking at all. Yeah. Alright, I think that'll probably wrap up the stream. Look, I'll try and make this a consistent thing. I'll try my absolute best. For everyone in the Discord, I appreciate you jumping on. Like, obviously, I chuck this in the Discord. I think most of you are here from the Discord. All those videos will be uploaded to this channel a little bit later. I'll, like, edit them, get thumbnails for them. But, yeah. I appreciate you all tuning in. And this will stay as a VOD, actually, so you can watch this back if you want.